What's Bobino? What's Bobino? See, Black is in the building, party people. I've been working, going crazy, you see. I'm trying to go with the African here. It's getting crazy right now. But a couple of things I would love to touch on. We're gonna touch on a couple of things tonight. Mass incarceration, the generation. The generation of mass incarceration. The changes I've seen in New York State when they came to mass incarceration. You know what I'm saying? Bang. Ooh. Hold on, party people. Um, I would say after the cop got shot in Queens, George Bush was running for president. It got crazy because he changed the war on drugs in America. That it had to be more tactical because drug dealers was killing cops and parole officers, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Queens. Yow, E-Man was popping. So it's the 80s, from the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Queens, shout out to Queens though, you know what I'm saying? I remember when George Bush was running around old Harlem, you know East Harlem, East Side, you know what I'm saying? There was definitely, that's when TNT was created and it was doing a lot of drug sweeps. But Pataki wasn't governor yet, but they were doing a lot of sweeps. They was locking. Rikers Island at one point in certain buildings was at capacity, where inmates was physically sleeping in the gym. So back then, when you called a crack sale, that's when you had dudes that had 3 felonies. They had 3 crack sales, and all they kept getting was probation. You know what I'm saying? The glory days. I witnessed this. I witnessed dudes getting, they get a cell and yo, oh yeah, what's popping? Oh, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Marley in the building. You already know the ever I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Mass incarceration. The TNT ever. This is the TNT ever. Shout out to Queen. Shout out to, Bebo family, Corley's, Preem Team, Mickens, Fat Cat. You know what I'm saying? Things change. Streets change. You know what I'm saying? Police change. You know what I'm saying? That's right, the burgundy van, the sweet vans. They was snatching everything moving. Come here, stupid. But Rikers Island was at capacity, and it was letting people out. This is before the whole real gang culture shit. Back then in jail, it was like Muslims against the guards. And that was like street shit, like God body niggas popping on Muslim niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like them Brooklyn guard body, you had guard body niggas everywhere in the five boroughs. But the Brooklyn guards was losing their mind. Yo, salute Blackout. They was losing their minds. We talking about the Brooklyn guards. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, the guards from Linden Projects, the guards from Fort Greene, the guards from Cypress, Pink Houses, the guards. Piece of the guards in Queens, you know what I'm saying? Then a guy named Pataki became our governor. Giuliani was the mayor. Giuliani, what he did was he united NYPD. If y'all remember, we had housing police that had like the colors of the New York Mets, the baby blue police cars. Everything became NYPD under one cloth. It still is all under one cloth, but basically we're all under one cloth now. Things was changing. Pataki took away the work release. Now, this is the thing with Joe Biden and the Clintons and the rest of them, is that they all played a part to the mass incarceration. They started putting more money into criminal justice. So this is how New York State probably went from 20 jails or 25 jails to 70, because they began to build the cookie cutters, the Greens and the Kate Vincent's and you know what I'm saying? There's just name a few, Riverviews and the Watertowns, you know what I'm saying? And just to keep y'all abreast to the ever, right? We're talking about the ever. Is the tacker got on his everybody need to do 85% of the time. So he took college, he took the college out of jail. So now back in the days, like you got a dime, you might come out with a doctorate. You know what I'm saying? You do 20, you might come out with a PhD. He took that away for free. Only you could get is a GED or a trade. So now the cultures is changing, the streets is changing. You have a new generation going to jail. The mass incarceration, the mass incarceration generation created what is better known as the Latin Kings, the Bloods. The Crips came at the end. There was Crips there, but the Crips didn't grow as much. That Nieta shit. You know, black on brown crime in New York State. Um, it was a different time. Joe Biden was, he was going with that conservative vote on certain ends. We gotta keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't vote for the man. What I'm saying is we gotta look at the track record, you know what I'm saying? We gotta look at the history, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do our due diligence on, wait a minute, how about you know what I'm saying? Like the generations that was fucked up over this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, mass incarceration really fucked families up. Think about this. Cuomo was letting you out of jail. Governor Cuomo was letting you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? You catch a body and you caught out to a little 5 to 15 or a 3 to had to 10, you was getting work release in the deuce. You know what I'm saying? The Pachaka took it away. I remember in 9-5 when I was on my way up top, I was up top in Ulster. And I bumped into Kev Frost. They took Kev Frost's work release away because he had a body. Like whatever his case was, they took his work release away. That's when they started taking dude's work release away. You know what I'm saying? Biden played a part to all that shit. He was making votes across the aisle because they was going heavy with the crime shit. Now, as funny as this shit sound, right? And as wicked as it sound, they had a show called Cops. But we used to laugh at this shit when they booked niggas. And, that was mad funny, chasing fiends and crackheads and catching niggas. But at the end of the day, they was promoting that show to a fraction of people that don't go to the hood, but the voters. Like, wait a minute, we don't want that shit in our communities. You want that tactical shit. Yeah, police need to be hands-on with these crack dealers because law enforcement, after the shit that happened in Queens with Pappy and them, allegedly, they felt like we have to be hands-on with these crack sellers. The crack sellers are the worst. They're not like the mafia niggas that they may catch 30 bodies, but these drug dealers are, these guys that sell crack, crack is the worst drug in the world, and that's what they did. Everything was put in the bracket of the crack cocaine ever. If you was outside, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. We could talk big words, little words. We could get how the fuck physiological, psychological. But we being real right now, right? We being real. Crack cocaine in the world of criminal justice in the late 80s and early 90s was considered like an atomic bomb, just like coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? And the judges, instead of giving you probation, would send you to jail. When they have to, okay, 2 to 6. Okay, your third strike, 10 to life. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? The game was changing. You had dudes getting 25 to life for one sale of crack cocaine. 80, 30, 25 for a sale. You had dudes that was catching bodies getting 5 to 15 still. Smoking niggas' boots getting 3.5 to 10. Some niggas was lucky enough with a good lawyer was getting 5 flat. No, they wasn't giving flats then. They was giving niggas like, a 5 to 10 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going into the ever, right? So what came out of mass incarceration? More mass incarceration. The gang shit, you know what I'm saying? blood shit, you know what I'm saying? Latin King shit, Fed cases. We just seen Deadeye get allegedly snatched up. That's crazy. He was actually doing the right thing. But the gang shit will catch up to you. Old shit will catch up to you. Old wiretaps, niggas running their mouth, niggas is claiming statuses, and okay, that's what it is. You gotta keep in mind, right? This social media has opened the door for the fugazi. It opened the door for the sucker nigga to speak. It opened the door for all the things that go against the principles, morals of life, right? Think about this, right? When you can sit on a social network and say, I'm the big homie of a gang, right? Feel me. But in 1997, if the feds went up on you on Rikers Island and said, was you blood? You said, nah, what that? What blood? You bugging. I'm an active. I'm not with that shit. The game changes. There's no, I'm going to the social network to let niggas know what the real is. Because the real really ain't your story. The real is the niggas you was sitting around. Because nobody cares about who you are unless you're a notable nigga. See, a lot of niggas is gang. So a lot of niggas is gangsters, right? But there's not notable niggas. Me and our homie was kicking it earlier, right? And I had to break some shit down to him. I said, homie, let's deal with the facts, right? The first bloods that ever get snatched by the feds in the street was from Albany Projects, bro. The Valentine homies are some of the GKB bloods. The second federal bust was the Valentine bloods in Staten Island. The third one was enforced with Rudy Love. So the feds always been on the gang niggas' back. It's just that in jail, you was allowed to deny it. You know what I'm saying? That the burn shit got dubbed not because niggas was doing some funny shit with the burn shit, but because of the feds. Like, nah, so we can't be doing all that. But now, due to social networks, niggas divulge too much information. Let's go back to mass incarceration, the early 90s. Let's talk about the early 90s. What do y'all remember about the early 90s? What is it that y'all remember? I remember TNT, sweep vans, burgundy vans. I remember that shit. I remember they would sweep the whole block. They would sweep the whole block and figure it out later. Rikers Island in certain buildings used to house people in the gym. Jail was getting so packed on Rikers Island that they were sending people to spots like Riverview to do city time. In another spot, I think it was Cape Vincent, whatever the case may be. But I know Riverview. You know what I'm saying? You was getting more time for selling crack after for an actual gun charge. Now they go heavy with the guns because niggas love catching. As crazy as it sounds because of the body count. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back into mass incarceration. Let's see about the Rockefeller laws was never written against us because we never had power in the drug game. The original Rockefeller laws was written for the Italians. Let's keep that in mind. Do not let these niggas get it twisted. Them niggas never knew the black man had power in the drug game until Frank Lucas, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nicky Barnes was known as he's getting money with his team, but he worked for the mob. That was Nicky Barnes' story. It wasn't like Nicky had the plug. And definitely, I heard that they about to free Guy Fisher, man. If they free him, man, salute to that, bro. Because he went to jail. No, he's going to go to jail eventually, but he really went to jail because the nigga was a tender dick nigga. And he told because he was blazing his broad. Like, are you serious? Like, that's not gangster shit, bro. When I hear stories like that, like, yo, he fucked my girl before, and you put, and the thing come on your mind is, he going to jail? That's, you niggas is dangerous, B. You niggas is dangerous. But that's a whole nother live. Mass incarceration, man. But we have to blame mass incarceration on the system, man. Because they allowed that party ever. See what happened was, it was the party ever. Let's about the party ever. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the party, yo. Let's talk about when cocaine was the party drug, how niggas pop fentanyl pills and niggas may pop drink some lean or niggas may pop some oxy pills or niggas might even see some dope. Let's talk about the party, yo. Let's talk about the party, yo. You know what I'm saying? The party era was a heavy cocaine era. It was an era that we watched, the George Young story. That was when he doing all that pure cocaine. But that cocaine that Pablo Escobar had, it wasn't pure. It was that mixture shit. It's just like with the sour. You find ways to get a chemist and he know how to make, you know, you know how that horticulture shit go. Horticulture, you can make some extra shit. But the difference with that drug was his cocaine was more addictive. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Y'all fuck with these niggas, I can only get 2 keys every 3 months. I fuck with him, I can get 80 bricks. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But it's a cheaper form. You know what I'm saying? But they'll get it high, but they'll be chasing it. And that's exactly what happened. So think about this. That's how Pablo Escobar was able to control the market because he was able to produce more than the average person that was able to produce. Like you may have a guy that could produce 1,000 bricks, but that 1,000 bricks is going to Detroit, New York, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got a guy that could produce 20,000 bricks. That shit is like, man, fuck this nigga at a cheaper price. Mass incarceration though. It was crazy. I'm gonna tell you how crazy it was. It was so crazy, man, that you was able to go to jail, come out of jail, right? Shout out to Team Smoke. Shout out to Crown TV. Shout out to Maylene, Dragon Layer Entertainment. You was able to go right back to the block and take your millions. It was $1 million blocks. The party, who would ever thought that the sniffing coke era would have turned into a $1 billion smoking crack industry? Who the fuck would have thought that? Who would have thought that sniffing coke would have prepped as another generation to make billions? A party drug. When you ask the average person about sniffing coke, oh, it was a party thing. We sniffed coke, we partied. To turn into a $1 billion industry in the mass incarceration level. It's not a conspiracy, this is facts. You have to been outside for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Think about this. Fat Cat really wasn't selling crack, he was selling fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is killing with the bag. Then they seen the crack shit flowing like, whoa, this is crazy. They seen because cocaine was a big party drug. Disco era, black party, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, this is the beginning of hip hop. Believe me, most of them original hip hop heads was either woo heads, crack heads, or coke heads. So them niggas fool you with the bullshit. $2, you know what I'm saying? With the charades and the shenanigans. But shout out to them niggas for creating something that was so special. You know what I'm saying? They turned something that became #1 in this country, man. And I'm just happy to grow up in that generation. You know what I'm saying? Cause we in the building, man. Shout out to Queens. There's a lot of notable crews that came out of this shit. I was talking a conversation with somebody the other day. I said, damn, the mass incarceration era was crazy. But a lot of real good niggas came out of this shit, right? Like, who'd have thought that Kev Webb was fucking with the GM family? Who'd have thought that Fly Tie ATL was fucking with the GM family? Queens, Northside, Hollis. They're part of hip hop royalty. You know what I'm saying? Big Face Fred was managing Joe Buttons in the beginning. Big Face Fred was fucking with Fab and them niggas. Shout out to Queens. The first time I ever heard Mike Geronimo was from them niggas. Northside niggas. Shout out to Hollis, Farmers Boulevard, Cambria Heights, Springfield. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that stretch that was running with Pop used to be in Orb with us on the side block. Shout out to Albany, OSB. Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? We talking about mass incarceration era. It was too much money to lose. It's just that niggas was young. Think about this. Niggas was fact. Church Ave then. It's a fact. That happened in the beginning, bro. Think about this, right? Let's think about Onyx, the rap group Onyx. Some cut hair, some did whatever. Then the original two, Federal Store and the other nigga and the DJ nigga, they was called some shit called the 6ix9ine Boys on Profile Records. I might be wrong about the actual name, but they was on Profile. They didn't pop until they put Sticky Fingers down with them, and it worked. Jam Master Jay found the Sticky Fingers nigga, and that shit worked. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ronnie Bump, man. That's shout out to Queens right there. We talking about Queens ever. See, when we talk about Fat Cat was getting the dope money and all that. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about Preem and them niggas, yeah, that's crack ever shit. Yeah, they had cash businesses. I remember, Marley remember, in the early 90s, they had a big drug bust in Troy, New York. They called it the Pizza Connection. These Italian niggas was killing them in Troy with that, selling weight in the pizza shops, bro. They called it Fed charge, early 90s. Colonel Alert peoples got caught up in that shit, them twin niggas. See, when you tell niggas, a nigga can't tell you you was outside or you wasn't outside. Salute people, salute. Nigga can't tell you about outside shit because they really wasn't outside. You had bosses, you had workers. Yeah, workers get perspective, but when you a boss, you see things differently because you eat differently, you talk differently, you mingle with niggas a little more different. You understand what I'm saying? And this ain't being cocky and rocky, this is just being for real. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Mass incarceration, right? Marley had Teflon Dawn, YG, the original YG from Queens, Northside, in Albany. You know what I'm saying? Teflon Dawn. The one that do, oh yeah, I met him in Auburn, or I met him in Comstock, or I met him in Attica. That nigga was in Albany, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was outside since the late 70s, man. It's a fact. It's a fact. So you understand what I'm saying? When you hear these names like Binghamton, the first nigga I heard that blew Binghamton out the water, exactly, was your man Big Archie. Even though they said some foul shit about the nigga, but he blew that town down. He's one of the first niggas to blow down Binghamton. Exactly, bro. He the one that blew down Binghamton, bro. Then now, years later, you hear all these other niggas and but it was them Queens niggas that tore that Binghamton shit down. Them Queens niggas that burnt where Bobby Brown is down. That nigga that movie In Too Deep was about a nigga from Hollis, Queens. You know what I'm saying? Give me peace to the gods. Come on, bro. The first club to be what the tunnel turned into was the Q Club, bro. There was no club like the Q Club. I mean, you had the rooftop, but the rooftop was mainly for the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about Dougie Fresh coming through. They cared about seeing Rich, Poe, and A. Plus, you know, then you had Club 2000, but Unique and all of them. Unique was a major player, Mecca Audio. He home now, too, man. Shout out to Harlem, man. Seafood Haven and all that. Big Tim from the Bronx. Yeah, we talking about Tim, Booney and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? West Side, Bronx niggas. Y'all niggas, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. I seen a picture with the West Side gun nigga But the nigga Sly Green from Buffalo. My man was 2 cells from Sly Green in Attica in the early 90s, nigga, before the feds finally picked his ass up. You hear me? Shout out to Buffalo, man. That's 716, man. We ain't playing with you niggas. We really street niggas, man. I knew Two Guns when he was Tyreek. You know your man 2G, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Mad Stone. Yo, Barley, you talk about Two Guns. Let's talk about Two Guns. That used to be with Kurt and all them niggas. Little Kurt Alert and them niggas from Harlem used to be with Eggy and them niggas. The Big Blood. He became a Big Blood, homie. Two Guns from Harlem. I'm trying to tell you niggas, man. It's a different type of game. Force and Projects, exactly. That's the Two Guns. Bernie Moultrie. Remember Bernie? Little Bernie, B-High brought him out there. And man, you know what I'm saying? Bernie High was fucking with Fritz. That was Fritz, man. Bernie High. Just like Lil Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you know what I'm saying? Lil Kurt. That was Fritz's nephew. Goldfinger. Facts. Goldfinger. He had Mad Stone, but the original person who had Mad Stone was 2Gs. You know what I'm saying? The facts, B-High. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? I heard B-High went to North Carolina, caught a Fed charge and all that. Facts. Now, 2Gs had Mad Stone first. Then he felt, you know, he was the big homie of that shit from Foster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2Gs. He got the hood because he was in Combs in Kasaki. And Mac and them niggas, this is when 5'9" Brim was in Kasaki. Yep. Yep. Goldfinger. This is when 5'9" Brim was in Kasaki. This is when you had the homies. You had Mac, you had the... You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my nigga 2Gs, man. Shout out to my nigga 2Gs. That's what I'm saying. These niggas get it, and I get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. One Eye Willie, come by and feel me. But a lot of you niggas know who you niggas really are, bro. I don't take nothing away from a nigga. Zeke Black. If I seen you taking the pack, okay, bet. It is what it is. Two Guns, it's a fact. Yeah. Yeah, Two Guns, I'm hard. Yeah, boom, facts. Forster. Shout out to my mans that was in, we talking about when them niggas had hallways. County Projects, man. The Harlem niggas, man. The FEB niggas, man. Then your mans from Queens from the South Side, Daquan and them niggas was getting to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really wasn't, we talking about an outside generation, mass incarceration. We talking about mass incarceration party people was popping. Was popping with you niggas, man. What's up? Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. It was a different time, man. Shout out to Aubrey, a la boy. That's why I tell niggas, right? Niggas wasn't outside long enough. Nah, Two Guns. Nah, Two Guns. For Foster, you know what I'm saying? Like Bernie Moultrie, the one who got caught up with his brother with the big angel dust shit, the water shit over there by Foster and all that. That nigga used to be in Albany with us too. You know what I'm saying? Bernie High and them niggas brought him up there. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know Bernie High had an issue with son that kidnapped him one time, the nigga in the back of the Jeep and all that. Rest in peace to the God, you know what I'm saying? But shit was real, man. I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? That Two Guns, they call him 2G, but it was Two Guns, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Two Guns, but he was the original Mad Stone. He had that Mad Stone shit. You know what I'm saying? Him and a couple other niggas, you know what I'm saying? GQ, facts. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember, right? Now we talking about mass incarceration. I'm bringing you back to the block. I remember when Big Smooth and them niggas is going at it with Goldfinger. And the funny part was, they was beefing, and he was getting work from the same nigga, son. Yep. Facts. 114th, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy, B. Shit was crazy. Mass incarceration was crazy. So that's why dudes was going out of town. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? You talk about Brooklyn being crazy, snatching pocketbooks, throwing guns in your face, sticking kids. We know more Brooklyn niggas that went out of town and got rich than anything else. Mad Brooklyn niggas go out of town and that's where they get their money at, bro. Like, mad Brooklyn niggas, bro. Like, yo, like, to you niggas that may not understand, right? We was around Mike Tyson when he took his first million, and we wasn't dick riding him. You know what I'm saying? Like you niggas, some of you niggas are like, Mike Tyson, ah! We was in the club, like he was in the club, posted up, like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He had his team Tyson. Yeah, cause I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? Giuliani was losing his mind, man. We was around the original Team Tyson niggas. Like, we seen Mike Tyson with them niggas. We seen shout out to Leon Horn and them niggas, man, and Rory Holloway and them niggas. Them niggas had the BMs and all that, the big body Benzes and all that shit. All for boxing money, bro. Yeah, BK niggas always fuck. I remember your mans and them niggas up the block. That's the fuck with Greek and them niggas, Giff and them niggas, man. Shaft, that's my man, son. And it's funny because Troy, Pretty Boy Troy, started to fuck with your niggas. And it was like, that was a win, bro. Me and Pretty Boy Troy was locked up in the county, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about me and Troy was, we used to always watch that Uptown Comedy used to come on the late night in the dark. You know, Troy, man, fuck you, nigga. Like, Troy a wild nigga. Troy a wild nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stretch, it's facts. Hey, people always notice you, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. It was a lot of shit going on in the town. Your man Troy boy, come on, man. I remember when he started fucking with y'all niggas, and it was like, it was a squad, Suave. Y'all put shit. Y'all had. I mean, I ain't gonna front though. It's out of all that Illinois shit. That's why I think that's why the feds ran up on you niggas, man. Cause it was like y'all niggas was like the most organized, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about what came from your niggas. Niggas never heard about Ja Rule to you. Niggas never heard about Grandmaster Vic to you. So it wasn't just y'all was block niggas. Y'all was bringing the culture of Queens to us, bro. Like, niggas, my first Grandmaster Vic tape was with Gigi. Like, yo, listen to this shit. My man's from the Q Club. You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Vic. You know what I'm saying? Buddha Barber, Ike Love, then DJ Clue. It wasn't like DJ Clue was that nigga. It was Grandmaster Vic, Buddha Barber, Ike Love. Then the first one I heard was an Ike Love Clue tape, and then the second one I heard was the Clue tape. I think, oh shit. And then Clue got Dave Lowe from the city. Now he probably a Brooklyn nigga though, know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna front that low life shit. See the low life shit. I'm gonna tell you something funny, man. If y'all niggas really listen to Killer Kev, he know a lot about that low life shit, bro. Cause he a Brooklyn nigga. But Killer Kev, he know a lot of niggas cause that boxing shit. So he just wasn't a Brownsville nigga. He was running around. He know a lot of niggas, know what I'm saying? Oh, he's by Chelsea houses? Ah, so he's probably running with them. So he probably went to like Humanities, or he probably went to, because a lot of low life, a lot of Brooklyn niggas went to Park West or Graphics. So he probably went to Park West or Graphics, linked up with some Brooklyn niggas, or he probably went to Weston House, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie to you, man, that low life shit was serious. Those niggas was running out with racks of low shit. That was that Brooklyn shit, you know what I'm saying? That was the Brooklyn dress code, Benetton specs and all that shit, and Benetton shirts and all that, baggy jeans with the low boots and all that. That was BK niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was they go to ski jackets and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was how you knew what he a Brooklyn nigga. He got the specs on. He got the baggy polo khakis on with the polo. You know what I'm saying? That's the BK nigga. Harlem niggas had the blowouts with the rhinestones and they little Raider hats, dark glasses, butter soft leathers, you know, good black cowboy jeans, some back then Chuckers or 40 belows. Bronx niggas was just army jackets, army hats, 40 belows, and a lot of money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Different game. You know what I'm saying? It was just like you just knew a nigga dress code from how they dress, bro. Because everybody wasn't fly back in the day. Don't let niggas fool you. A lot of niggas was bum niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The game saved niggas, bro. The game gave niggas a repertoire, a reputation, something to stand on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Think about this, right? The GM family was something that was stamped probably in '89, bro, '90. There's a generation of niggas that's screaming, yo, I'm GM family, that Marley completely don't know. You know what I'm saying? That just go off for years and years of that neighborhood being GM, yo, we GM family. Glenn and Marley. That's some real shit right there. 30 years later, you got niggas screaming GM family because they uncles, they fathers, they moms. Yo, these niggas is representing Hollis. What's that high school out there? It's Andrew Jackson, right? That's the one that's over there off of Francis Lewis. I think it's Andrew Jackson. The one that's by Baisley's, I think the other one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got niggas 30 years later screaming, yo, I'm GM family. They having block parties, GM fam. That's crazy. My nigga Marley be like, you GM fam. Because them niggas created something from the hip hop generation. We talking about Shirt Kings. When they came, yo, bro, when them niggas killed I'm gonna tell you culture, right? Early 90s. The Queens niggas killed Lark and Orange with the pastel colored Guess jeans, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The niggas bought their fashions. Like, Brooklyn niggas had lows. The Queens niggas had them fucking, the killed them with them Guess jeans, bro. Killed them with the black Yankee, with the blue Yankee hats, fitteds and all that. Niggas was on their fly shit. We talking about Teflon Don. The nigga y'all met, the infamous sticker kid, cut you, punch you in the face, was running with these niggas. Kev Webb, Desert Storm Records was running with these niggas. Fly Tie ATL running with these niggas. All these Joe Button's manager, Big Face Fred running with these niggas. Big Mo from Hollis running with these niggas. Shit is real, you know what I'm saying? We talking about a bunch of niggas. Yo, bro, we only had one bar, bro. It was one bar. It was one bar. The Silver Slipper Phil. That bar was like New York. Cut Alert. Kev Spice. The names, the notables, Goldfinger, my nigga Marley, the Queen's Crew Suave, Life. You know what I'm saying? Cool, J. Cool. Shit. Niggas created a whole new scene, bro. Nah, niggas went to jail, bro. I know a couple of niggas that never went to jail in the game because they just was not outside. Like they was getting money, but they wasn't putting themselves in situations to get their name caught up. See, out of town, even if you don't want to get your name caught up, you get your name caught up. I know a few niggas out of 100 too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else but them catching the Fed charge. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, niggas are catching case over some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Marley and them. When them niggas went to Skinneck, yo, listen, he was, whatever he was doing to Albany, they wasn't even sweating the nigga. That nigga went to Schenectady. That's what the feds started watching him. You know what I'm saying? But the feds always been in Schenectady. Because when he was out there, you had this crazy nigga from Brownsville, Capone. He bring a bunch of Brownsville niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? So he brought Tilden Projects out there. So now these niggas is bringing the violence up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, you know, you can't bring East New York niggas and Brownsville niggas nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mark Cross was out there. Hellraiser. You talking about Mark Cross, Hellraiser. Nigga, you talking about the double R gangster. He was out there. Them niggas is booking shit, beating niggas over their head. You know what I'm saying? The feds is running around. Because Connect was a billion dollar town, bro. R.P. Capone, facts. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy, bro. Shit was crazy. He had the little club that the boxing nigga owned before he lost his mind. Elijah Tilly owned a little club downtown. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy. Connect was like Brooklyn. I think that's why Brooklyn niggas loved it, because a lot of Brooklyn niggas was in Connect, bro. A lot of Brooklyn niggas was in Schenectady, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas from BK was in Schenectady, and it was crazy in Schenectady. It was crazy out there, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a time. I'm giving you niggas a timeline, party people. Mass incarceration, do all this shit. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? You think about some niggas you might be on the block with one day, and then 10 years later, you turn the tube on, and these niggas is the hottest niggas in music. Like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't see this shit coming. I ain't know he was following hip hop. But one thing about the GM family was DJ Clue was their man. I'm going to tell y'all niggas a story. This is a fact. Biggie Smalls, right? We talking about yes. Church Ave, yes. The Caribbeans, yes. Y'all had Empire Skating Ring. Y'all had your spots. You know, Jamaican niggas is different. The Caribbeans, you know, I'm half Caribbean myself. You know what I'm saying? They move a little more different. You know what I'm saying? We had the shower posse niggas back then. We had the rugby niggas. We had different little posses, you know what I'm saying? The Jamaican niggas moved a little more different, you know what I'm saying? And the funny part is, as much crack as these Jamaican niggas sold, I never seen a Jamaican crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I never seen a Jamaican nigga smoke crack a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? One, because they say to themselves, I'm telling you, Jamaican, no, you know. Hell yeah, Jamaica. You already know Old Harlem. That was the rooftop of Brooklyn niggas, you know what I'm saying? I never seen a Jamaican crackhead, like a racial rude boy, like we talking about Rasta Ferry. Because back then, they was Rastas, you know what I'm saying? The long dreads, the Clarks, the tight slacks, the tight satin slacks, and the long button-ups. Those were the Jamaicans with the Heineken. Them Burma Clots, blood clot niggas, you know what I'm saying? Salute Pistol Game. Those are the Jamaicans I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Lions. I'm not talking about anything new. I'm talking about the Jamaicans. You a bummer clad Yankee boy. And them niggas is gonna shoot the block up with the Tech Nines. Them Jamaican niggas bought the Tech Nines in New York. I don't know how they got it here. They bought the shit. Those niggas was the first niggas to use Uzis. I seen a Steven Seagal movie and didn't want to believe this shit. Then that shit was going on uptown in Dominican land with them Jericho posse niggas. Them niggas just spraying blocks up. Them Jamaican niggas is losing their mind. Marley, you know what I'm talking about. Them rude boys is losing their mind. I said, these niggas was like, yo, niggas had the Uzis. Them Jamaican niggas had the Uzis. They said, you see who started hip hop. Cool work. He a Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? True shout out to my Caribbeans, man. Shout out to my mans in the TC Club. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. The Springlers. Remember the Springlers by 4/5 and all that? Marv Facts was popping. But Springlers and all that. No funny you said that, Pistol Gang. Them shits do always jam. I told a nigga the other day, I said, nigga, Tech Nines always jam, man. You try to smoke a nigga boots and shit jam on you. Like, no, my shit don't jam. Yes, they do. I don't know what type of shit you got, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, them Jamaican niggas, they try, like, them Jamaican niggas was different because they was always, like, racist. But racist. They still racist today. I fuck with my Jamaican niggas, and they started talking that Yankee shit, and I have to get away from them because they said bone clock this and you nigga. Because that's one thing about them niggas. They came to America, they started getting money. Now we talking about the era, right? Exactly, facts, Pistol Game. We talking about an era. It's a fact with Robin of a Jam. We talking about an era, right? When the Jamaican niggas do all the weed, all the fucking cess they was bringing to New York and everything else they did. These niggas was the first real niggas that was tagging cars, bro. You could go to Flatbush and get a tag BMW. You know what I'm saying? Those niggas was killing that game, bro. They're the reason why NYPD created a union that was checking niggas' cars to make sure them shit wasn't stolen. Niggas was telling niggas tag cars, bro. You hear me? That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, niggas is real. It's my boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Caribbeans, man. And and it's crazy because one time Queens Flip was interviewing somebody, and he said a block like 196 in Linden. He was like, hey, what's over there? No, you crazy? 196 in Linden was dangerous in 1989. You know what I'm saying? Those is crack blocks. Do they understand that that's where Tribe Called Quest did a video at? You know what I'm saying? Like that block was dangerous. That block was that part of. See, when people talk about Linden Boulevard, they talk about Jamaica. No, nigga, not the South Side. We talking about North Side by St. Albans and all that. That shit was dangerous. You go about 113th and all that shit. That shit is crazy over there. Definitely Hollis Ave. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah, shout out to all my West Indians. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on Edgecombe, Audubon and all that. Come on, man. That's why I said in the conversation, you can tell who was outside just in the conversation. Sometimes the nigga try to sound convincible, but you gotta see the convincer. Like, get out of here, man. You wasn't outside, man. You just came outside 2 summers ago. You watched a couple of good YouTube documentaries. You think you be knowing. You don't be knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You met a nigga in jail. I'ma tell you a nigga that's really knowledgeable though, Killer Kev, because he was outside. But he boxed. So he met mad niggas boxing. Even though he was a Brownsville nigga going in and out of jail, but that boxing shit make you famous. Because back in our generation, boxing was the shit. You knew how to box. Niggas respected you. So even if you know how to box and you was in jail, niggas was like, yo, son can box. You know what I'm saying? That was big. Other than that karate shit, like you had to know, like them Karate Joe niggas was fucking niggas up. Don't ever get it twisted. Niggas that knew that Karate Joe fuck you up. That's for all the wrestling shit y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Now, now that we in the generation, that mass incarceration shit was crazy. Hell yeah. You got a box? Pfft, I'm playing with you. Niggas be like, yo, send on the box. Yo, it's like when you go to jail, nigga be like, yeah, that's boxing Kev right there. He know how to box. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a good example. Like Mike Tyson, he knew how to box. There's nothing in Hudson, New York, but 2 blocks and 30 Jamaicans. There's nothing in Austin, New York, but 4 blocks with 20 Jamaicans. The Jamaican niggas that kick the shit out of you and shoot you. A nigga that was on the block had to know how to fight, bro. And sometimes the best tactic was boxing. Then, you know, as you got older, that boxing shit wasn't really working. So you had to pick your gun up and get crazy. It happens like that sometimes. That's what the streets pertained to back then. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in my chat right now. Listen to this shit. We in the 90s right now. Mass incarceration, man. You see, Pappy Mason wasn't no fucking Jamaican, but he wanted to be Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that? He wanted to be a Brooklyn nigga. Them Brooklyn Jamaicans is crazy. Niggas is killing families, beat it. You are one of them niggas, Abracadabra, with names like Abracadabra and Jay Black, shit like that. Them niggas was killing families, man. East New York was divided. Don't get it twisted. Cyprus was divided. A-Team and all that. So who the fuck you think they was booking? Bunch of Spanish niggas, the Diaz brothers? Nah. Them Jamaican niggas that was coming around with them bricks. Oh, okay. Oh. Nah. I got some Belgian beer called Voodoo Ranger. You need to give me a check for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I'm giving you mass incarceration, man, because I know 9-5, I call it case 9-2, I call it TNT case in Washington Projects on the east side. Mass incarceration, man. I seen the game change, man. I seen the game change. Then I began to see that they started to use the Rockefeller law more against us than the Italians. Only reason why, because the Italians became more into white collar crimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now when the Italians get booked, the ones that don't got past bodies, they get caught up for the white collar crimes, checks, and extortion, embezzlement, all the. He couldn't. Y'all remember, right? I was watching a documentary, New York versus the Mob. I remember in that time, because I'm from East Harlem, but I used to live on 114th and First Avenue. When they said that guy, Fat Tony, used to sit on First Avenue and watch them trucks go through, I remember him sitting out in front of the pizza shop watching them trucks come through, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you know about First Ave back then, it had a divider. You know what I'm saying? Patsy, yep, right across the street, right there on 170. I remember when they had a little fire over there. That's when I lived over there. I went to PS 155, bro. I used to live on 117th between First and Second First, and I moved to 114th Street, across the street from Jefferson. That's how I shout out to Rock City, his family, his brother, rest in peace, Big Joe and all that. I grew up around Chino Chan and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Genevieve's crime family. That's who was over there. That's a fact. That's where I lived at. I remember seeing them outside, Italian Vinny and them, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Italian Vinny was the nephew, at the Palmer Boys. The social club was around the corner. Pleasant Ave crew, facts. Right around the corner, right by Rayos, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah, the piece is not the same, bro. That shit ain't the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember Joey. It used to be him, Italian Vinny with the blonde, with the red or blonde hair. They used to be out there all the time, bro. 14th between that and Pleasant, they used to play volleyball. They had a clothes store called Shammers or Sham in the middle of the block. Black guy owned it. Middle of that block. That corner is Rayo's restaurant right by Jefferson Park. That's exactly where I lived at when I was a little nigga. We talking about 83, 84. They used to have this Italian festival they used to do every Sunday. Now, I'm going to tell you, I lived on First Ave when there was a divider on the block. Shout out to everybody on the east side, man. East Harlem, man, El Barrio. We all went to the boys club together, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, it's a fact. Every summer, they would do that festival, bro. I remember when that shit happened with the nuns, B. That's when I remember when Hector Camacho came through in the Camaro. That's when he first was getting his boxing money. When he was getting his boxing money, he pulled up in the Camaro one time, bro. That was real, bro. I was there for that. I seen that. You know what I'm saying? We live with the Genevieve's crime family. Like, the mob niggas. Like, I'm going to tell you how crazy it is, right? There was a restaurant, if you know about East Harlem, there was a diner on the corner called Delightfuls. Now, Hector was from Jeff. But the life was on 116 from First. The life was. Don't understand now. Across the street, you had the little bootleg stores to sell firecrackers to us. The life was. You see mad Italian niggas in there. You know what I'm saying? This is First Ave, bro. I used to live on 117th. I was outside the day they shot the original movie Gloria in that building, the first scene when they killed the family. I was outside that day. Shout out to the chat and everybody in it, you know what I'm saying? When I first moved to East Harlem, 101st, yeah, he from Metro North. He from Metro North. I found that out when I moved downtown, because but after I moved, this is what happened. I lived on 114th Street. We had a fire. They put us in the shelter on 100th Street in Broadway. A lot of you West Side niggas know about this hotel, crack era, whatever the case may be. And then from the hotel, we went to, that's why I know about that whole homeless shit, because I was homeless at one point in time. My family, my mom's, case may be, they sent us to the hotel. Then from the hotel that was on 100th Street on Broadway, we went to my projects, Lexington. Now, Lexington Projects is Washington Projects, but on Lexington Avenue. It was crazy then. We talking about 86. Yes, 116th Street. I'm breaking it down to you. Now, when I moved downtown, that's why I seen a little more difference, because it was different kids. Cleaner kids, they ate every day. Their parents work. My projects have 4 buildings, but we're a part of Washington. Mark Anthony's from Metro North. It was a different, like I grew up around TKA members, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Baby, and all of them. Shout out to Cool Bar and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Coco, UFO Feed Pops and all of them, Tony Stone and all of them. My man Sonny Ramundi, you know what I'm saying? Izza Rock Mose. But I grew up in East Harlem, man. I remember when the Italian guy used to make the pizza at Patsy's. When you go in there now, there's a bunch of Mexicans that give you your pizza. But back, it used to be the Italian guy that was actually giving you pizza in that spot where you get single slices from. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Back then, that big park on 117th Street, there used to be a church on that block. That block was lit. 118th and First Ave was crazy. Look who came off them block, like Daddy, you know, niggas all from that side, man. Shout out to, the Down Boys. See, when I first moved to East Harlem, the Down Boys was what was popping. From Wagner, Chino Chan and all them niggas, man. Johnny and them niggas, man. Shout out to Johnny Fresh from Second Ave. That's my guy, man. Shout out to, Little Herbie from Jeff. Rock City Yo from Jeff. Niggas meet niggas and think they know them all their life. Nah, nigga, I knew these niggas when we was kids, running around playing tag, dirty niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was Spanish. It was Italian niggas before Spanish niggas. The Puerto Rican story is wild, because some of the first Puerto Rican migrations was on 105th Street. Between like Lex and 3rd. To my knowledge, my history, when it comes to Spanish Harlem. But there was a lot of Puerto Ricans in Chelsea. By Fulton Projects area, Chelsea Projects area, by like 16th Street and all that shit. There was a lot of Puerto Ricans over there too. But one of the major migrations to East Harlem was 105th Street. That's why you might really meet a Rodriguez that's 3rd generation Spanish Harlem. Like, yo, my grandmother lived on 105th Street. My aunt lived on 105th Street. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Go support my man Oberio Merch, man. He doing a lot of history in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Support him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Jamal from my block. You know what I'm saying? He passed away. Y'all get a chance. Go on YouTube, go check out Kilo PT, Spoke PT. They got a lot of great art. You know what I'm saying? They got their little crew out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I never heard the story of that. I never heard the story about the Puerto Rican niggas putting pressure on the Italians. I think they did business together. I think it was a lot of business going on. And, for a lot of Puerto Ricans, you know, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a couple of Puerto Ricans that ran over a couple of packs and did some funny shit, but I think the Puerto Ricans basically was doing business because, a lot of Puerto Ricans came across to America with a dollar and a dream. Like, a lot of Puerto Ricans were taking care of their families in Puerto Rico. So these Italian niggas was like, huh, the bag, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Like, the Italians did put the Puerto Ricans in good economic situations. I think after Nicky Barnes, a lot of Italians didn't trust doing business with blacks. I think they just felt like the blacks is rats. So we're gonna do more business without Latino constituents, and there's rats everywhere. But what the Puerto Ricans did was it was a good time for them. They're getting money, and they had a politician that was in office that was able to point them in the right direction. Her name was Olga Mendez. You know what I'm saying? May she rest in peace. And she was, she did a lot for her people that know that know. You know what I'm saying? Like she put niggas on how to get these stores and how to buy a building, how to buy a block, and rest in peace, Olga Mendez. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to her business. And I ain't gonna front, she wasn't a racist. She showed love to the blacks. My mom's went there many a times for issues, and Olga made it happen. What? Give me the name. Boom. So she was for the people, Olga Mendez. I'm not. I can't. I can't talk crazy about Olga Mendez. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to East River, man. Club 105, Fiki Deekies, the man Charlie C. Pops, Charlie Moe and them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, shout out to the Carver Mob, Bam and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Heathcliff and them niggas. Matt Madison Mob, you know what I'm saying? FTW, man, FEB. My niggas from Lehman. Lehman's for life, you know what I'm saying? How about my niggas from 107th, man? Rest in peace, Tito, man. Lex Ave, man. Shout, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Carvessa was popping. Carvessa was popping, nigga. We here, man. We here. Real niggas is outside right now. Real niggas is talking. This ain't no jail shit. This ain't no fabrications. Niggas know that was outside, know what's popping. Like, yes, he riding. Niggas riding bikes on Andrews Island and all that shit, man. Rest in peace, Dirtbag James and the rest of the niggas that died. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to East Harlem, man. We not playing with you niggas, man. Definitely support my man, Sex Money Murder. He has a page on YouTube. He has a lot of great content. Support him, man. Good guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Sex Money Murder. That's the name of his page. That's the name of his YouTube channel, Sex Money Murder. Good guy. He has a lot of great content. You know what I'm saying? Support him, bro. Shout, you know what I'm saying? My man Ice Coleon. Check out Ice Coleon. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? When I was trying to learn graffiti. Because I'm from mass incarceration level. I do the devs, CM, the DE3s, B57. I met a lot of niggas, and I'm not gonna tell you, I don't make pieces. I don't even do a throw up, but just showing my determination in the game of graffiti in the gate era, I became famous. So you mentioned Key, they be like, "Yo, I know Key. That's my man." And I appreciate that, man. I just appreciate the love, man. My writing partner was Taser. And Taser was, J Quest and whatever the case may be. My man Charm, my man J Rock. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be great, party people. One thing about the game, right? it's just support. Shout out to my TDO niggas, Jova, Asa, Doc. You know what I'm saying? Frankie Cut. I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, right? Frankie Cutler stories. Frankie Cutler's. Frankie Cutler's multi-platinum producer for East Harlem, do his thing, freestyle, hip hop, everything, right? I remember when Fat Joe, whoop, Joey Crack, TS, owned a club called The New Fever. And he hates to have Frankie Cutler up in there, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, freestyle music was big with the big time dealers. We talking about Boy George. We talking about the Jose Litos. We talking about even the Lennon, right? You know what I'm saying? The Wild Cowboy niggas. You know what I'm saying? That freestyle house music shit was a trend. The Spanish niggas that go to Roseland. Roseland was a hot spot. Don't let niggas fool you. Roseland was a hot spot. You want to meet the connect? Go to Roseland. Or the rink in Jersey. Those were the spots. You want to see Poppy? You want to meet the connect? Go to Roseland, Studio 54, or the rink in Jersey. We in the building, man. Shout out to the fucking chat, man. Like Queens. Let me get back to that story about Biggie Smalls, man. So Biggie Smalls is platinum in. You talking about Biggie Smalls, platinum in. He's still riding off of what's Papino, facts. Good evening, you know what I'm saying? He's riding off of his lead single, hottest thing in the hip hop. He pull up to the motherfucking Q Club to perform. Inspirational night. Grandmaster Vic on the 1 and 2s, DJ Clue in the building, Buddha Barber in the building, Ike Love in the building, Pudgy the Fat Bastard. Pudgy the Fat Bastard had a career if he didn't go to jail, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Roy Flush, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Noriega. Shout out to the whole Corona, East Elmers, you know what I'm saying? If you was outside, then you know what was going on in East Elmers and all that. In that time, definitely shout out to East Elmers, Corona, Left Rack City, blah, you know what I'm saying? So, Biggie pulls up. Grandmaster Vic on the crazy, he going crazy. You know Grandmaster Vic going crazy with that South Side, 40, he told the South Side anthem on, you know what I'm saying? Niggas started going crazy. Then he started making his shout out. Shout out to the Albany crew in the building. The Albany crew's the GM family. GM family. Niggas started getting crazy. Then Biggie come on stage. Yo, where my Brooklyn niggas is at? Brooklyn niggas to the front, putting this party be dope, party be dope. That's what I'm saying. That's New York. Party be dope. Exactly. Left Rack City, shout out to, shout out to my Boricuas over there, man. Shout out to Nori, man. I'm posting pictures tomorrow, man, with the family, man. Kenny Anderson tournament, man. W shout out to Kenny Anderson, man. Shout out to Nori, his brother M. Dot, his sister, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Lashley family. Shout out, rest in peace, auntie, you know what I'm saying? Shit is real, man. Alley Cat, Bloody Money, Foch, Sufton Boulevard, the whole Sufton, Beano's, Blazers, shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second, party people. You know what I'm saying? Shit is real, man. Definitely shout out Queens, man. The mass incarceration era was crazy. I'm just giving it to you the best way I can give it to you. It doesn't matter who's inside, who's outside. You could tell through somebody's conversation who was outside, bro. We gotta stop entertaining conversations that pertain to people that just wasn't outside. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, tomorrow night, I'm still doing my training. I'm gonna link with you tomorrow night. We're gonna do part 2 of this shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you. In moving to East Harlem in 1978, it was a deep mob presence where I was at. Um, a lot of things they spoke about with the chin, about the hit he put out on the guy allegedly that raped the nun and killed the nun. I remember that because the homicide D's was looking for the guy who did that. I remember that. I remember when they did the movie on my block. And I also remember Green Eyes. Green Eyes was one of the Kennedy's cousins. They paid for him to move to East Harlem. He lived upstairs on the fifth or sixth floor. That's the first person that had me eating octopus out of can. You know what I'm saying? Was a Kennedy. Green Eyes. He's a dope fiend though, but I ain't on front. He had them rich kids pulling up for that bag. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, enjoy your night. Hope y'all like this history lesson, mass incarceration. Holla at you later, players. One love.